what up? It's your boy, Cardinal Red, and we back for another Louisville Cardinal weekly report. Alright, y'all, this is your UOFL UK Battle for the Bluegrass breakdown. Sadly, Louisville went down to the University of Kentucky this past weekend in the Battle of the Bluegrass, the biggest rivalry game maybe in college sports, but definitely in the state of Kentucky. And I just wanted to give my 2 cents on why I feel like Louisville lost that game. It really came down to one play, and I'm not sure if Chris Mack actually drew this up or this is just a play-on situation, because it was definitely it was a horrible decision by Ryan McMahon to take that shot. To me, Louisville battled very hard the whole game. We should have beat those guys. I just feel like emotions may have gotten the best of a few guys, and they didn't play to their full potential. This is not the end-all, be-all game for Louisville. We still only had 2 losses. Still going to be in the top 10 in the morning. So when the new polls come out, I'll try to have this out before the polls come out, but I think they've already come out. So we're probably still somewhere within the top 10. Kentucky's going to move up. But this is not the end-all, be-all game for Louisville. I still have them winning the championship as long as guys can do what they need to do for us to reach that level before March, But to me, this game really came down to one bad shot, Like I said, I don't know if Chris Mack actually drew that up, because there are people on Facebook calling for Chris Mack to be fired. And when you're having this much success within your first or second year, you're going to take some chances. And like I said, I don't know if he drew that play up, or I'm starting to, as I rewatch it, I think it's a play-on situation. I don't think it's something Chris Mack called for. I don't think he said, if you guys end up in this scenario, come down here and run this play, because there was enough time left on the clock to where those guys should have been just pounding the ball down low. That's something that we missed all game long, was pounding the ball down low. We had the size advantage, and we only took advantage of it maybe a handful of times. That there was way too many threes being shot, and by guys who can hit them, but by guys in big games like this don't need to be shooting them. If you're a big guy and you're beyond the arc in a big game situation like this was, you're blowing the game for your team, basically. Because especially if you have the size advantage, why would you be out there shooting 3-pointers and not just taking advantage of your opponent underneath the basket where you're supposed to be at? So once again, really sucks, man, that they lost this game. It sucks that they're ranked. We're going to lose a little bit of ranking early enough in the year to where it really doesn't matter. We got ACC play coming up, and we all know that ACC is one of the most dominant leagues in college basketball. So the ACC play will be enough to carry us through and hopefully put us back as a number 1 team if the current number 1 team happens to fall from that spot. Taking nothing away from these guys. Enoch pounded, he did his part. Williams did his part. But there were a couple of scenarios that really left a bad taste in my mouth. And one of them is coming up here. One thing I will say about Chris Mack's game plan is it doesn't seem like he puts a lot of focus on multiple defenses. This whole pack line defense, it's too easy to pass around it. And I think he needs to be trying to get these guys to understand some new concepts when it comes to defense and moving their feet and being a little more on-ball hawkish, because we got a few guys that are on-ball defenders, but for the most part, you see guys getting blown right by. You see guys, getting caught with the first, this fundamental things on defense that these guys are lacking, that Patino teams head, in droves. Pitino's teams were some of the best defensive teams to ever come out of Louisville basketball. So I'm not sure what's going on the defensive end with Chris Mack's coaching and the whole pack line. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I think he needs to move on to something else for the rest of the year, because when we play bigger teams, it's not working. And we're actually physically bigger than this team. So I'm not saying the teams were bigger than us. I'm saying that the better teams. This is not an Eastern Kentucky. This is Kentucky, the University of Kentucky. And this right here is the play that really burns my britches when it comes to this game, because this is not the shot that we needed. Why it was still 20 seconds left in the game. Why are you taking that shot? They should be pounding the ball down low. If we were only down by 2 points, all we needed to do was go down there and get 2 points and get fouled. We win the game. We gave the game away on that scenario right there. It was a horrible decision making, horrible shot by Ryan McMahon. Horrible decision. 20 seconds left in the game. We had just brought the ball down. We probably had still 15, 16 seconds on the shot clock. What are you thinking? I don't get it. I don't understand it. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. It's getting me upset. I'm about to get off of here. Let me know. Hit that like button. Please subscribe. We out of here.